And welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 Reload. Last time, we had the culmination of our academics for the first semester in the exams leading up to summer, and now we've got a brief vacation. Everybody loves a beach vacation, right? We're in Yakushima. Got to see Junpei get his creep on for a little bit. Hopefully he'll be better than he was at the end of the last video. Anyways, in Persona 3 Reload, we actually have a little side quest to do here. In FES and Portable, you just kind of come here and then leave immediately. Watching the waves roll onto the shore is somewhat calming. Come to think of it, Elizabeth asked me to get her something that feels like the ocean. There's some seaweed swirling in the waters at my feet. Maybe Elizabeth would like it. We have several objects to collect for Elizabeth here, so she can experience the ocean by proxy. Note this is your only chance in the game to do this, so do not forget, or you will have something in your quest log that can just never be fulfilled. The white sand on the beach is so fine. Feels nice underneath my feet. Come to think of it, Elizabeth asked me to get her something that feels like the ocean. Elizabeth might be happy if I gave her a pretty seashell from the beach. So we will collect one. Hold it to your ear and you'll hear the sounds of the ocean. We've also got our friends to talk to, but we'll just collect all the items we need to grab first. Wonder if this driftwood washed ashore from a distant place. Elizabeth might be happy if I gave her this driftwood. Alright, we're just gonna stick that in our pants. Or our swimsuit, I guess. And over here, the waves lap on the shore are sparkling and shimmering. Come to think of it, Elizabeth asked me to get her something that feels like the ocean. We got a crab that's just nipping away at our toes. There's a tiny crab walking beneath the water. Elizabeth might be happy if I gave it to her. Alright, just right into my shorts there. There we go. Alright, anything else that we need to grab here? Just want to make sure I don't miss anything, but I believe that is all the items we need to get, and it's not like any secret paths leading out into the rocks over there. Thankfully enough, thankfully enough. Now, let's just take in the water from the docks. Nice, nice, got the mountains in the back. Very beautiful. Anyways, let's go talk to our friends, and then we can get out of here. There really is not too much to do. There is no water polo minigame, in case you were hoping.
It's a lovely place, wouldn't you agree? When I was younger, I used to come here fairly often, but I haven't had the chance to visit since starting high school.
Oh, that was nice. Also, the voice acting is new. These, dialogues are not voiced in Persona 3 FES or Portable.
Thanks, Kirijo-senpai. Right now, I feel like I could die with no regrets.
Keep it up, Junpei, and you're gonna have plenty of regrets in the very near future. What do you think, Yukari?
Here we are on summer vacation, but I still have to deal with Junpei's usual antics.
Yep, some things just never change.
Help us, please! Junpei, come on, stop!
Alley-oop! Take this! And this! Come on! Water fights are pretty much a given at the beach. Nice and cool, ain't it?
Hey, knock it off! You're taking this too far! Okay, fine. You asked for it.
At the end of the day, Junpei is really like a big kid. By the way, Fukuyama Gishi, Priestess Rank 4. Don't forget it, that's her full name.
I'm glad everyone's having fun out there. Our operations during the dark hour are taxing on both mind and body. You should relax a little. Rest up. If you need to take a break, the best spot to kick back is underneath the parasol.
I should say the same to you, Akihiko. You always seem to be striving for physical betterment, but sometimes you gotta take a little rest, too. But, like I said, there's really not anything to do on the beach, so ultimately your choice just boils down to talk to your friends real quickly, and then you have no other option but to leave. You leaving already? And yeah. What? That's lame. I'm gonna stay a little longer. See you later, then.
Even the food was fancier than I could have imagined. I've never had to think about the proper way to use a fork and knife so much.
I can't eat anymore. Not even another bite of caviar.
No one said you had to try to eat all of it.
Well, I'm sure we're all exhausted from the trip. Why don't you go rest up in your rooms?
Oh, are you not coming with us, Senpai?
Yes, I'll join you in just a minute. It's been a while. I'm glad that you're in good health.
Our guests are residents of the dorm, I presume.
I'm sorry for bringing such a crowd.
I heard you told them about the incident. Why did you hide it for so long?
I wasn't hiding it.
I've told you time and again, none of the blame is yours.
But
Two in harmony surpasses one in perfection. That has been our guiding principle since the Kirijo family separated from the Nanjo group. You must learn to trust in others, Mitsuru. There are things in this world that cannot be accomplished alone, no matter how many sacrifices you make.
I understand.
You accessed our database, didn't you? That brings me to my next question. Why didn't you ask me directly, instead of using this trip as an excuse?
I'm sorry.
Bring them here, all of them. I have no intention of concealing the truth from them. I've made preparations to disclose everything.
Everything.
Real quick, before we get too deep into the cutscenes, I do just want to say that brief reference there to the Nanjo group, that is one of the scant few callbacks to the original two Persona games. You see, post-Persona 3, Nanjo was a major character in Persona 1 and Persona 2. You do not see too many references to the PlayStation 1 games anymore.
There's a girl named Takiba in your group, correct? For her to awaken to her power, it must be fate.
Father?
From what I understand, Mitsuru has already given you the short version.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's true. We adults are to blame. If I could have atoned for it with my life, I would have done so. Now I have no choice but to rely on you. What my father wanted to create with those monsters' power, it was a time manipulation device.
That's what he was trying to do?
Imagine if you could control the flow of time, eliminate unwanted events before they occur. With such a device, you could shape the future to your liking.
Damn, that's insane.
Unfortunately, under my father's direction, the research began to stray from its original goal. In his later years, my father seemed to have only nihilism in his heart. In fact, his madness may have resulted from his struggle to break free from that. It's only natural that you want to know the truth, and it's my duty to tell you.
What's this?
This is the only existing footage of the accident, recorded by a scientist who was at the scene.
A video recording?
I can only hope that this recording reaches someone with a conscience.
Wait a sec.
My employer has become obsessed with a loathsome idea. This experiment should never have been conceived. I'm afraid the damage will be staggering. At this point, it's unavoidable. But I didn't have a choice. If I didn't do this, it could have destroyed the entire world.
Destroyed the entire world?
Whoever is watching this, please, I need you to listen to me very carefully. The shadows that were amassed here have been dispersed as a result of the explosion. In order to end this, you have no choice but to eliminate all of them. I am the one responsible for this. I knew the risks, but I was blinded by the promise of success, and so I chose to continue without objections. I am responsible.
Huh? Dad? You mean that was...
Father.
His name was Eiichiro Takiba. He was the head researcher at the time, and a very talented man. But we are the ones who are responsible. We pushed him to continue the research. The Kirijo group is to blame for his death.
Are you...
So that means...
My dad caused it all. The Dark Hour. Tartarus. The people who died. It was all his fault.
Hey.
So is that why you were hiding this? Because you felt sorry for me? Is that it?
No, Takeba, I
don't want your pity!
Takeba!
Shouldn't someone go after her?
Will you go?
Well, I don't think I'd have much better luck than you do. That was a pretty heavy reveal, and Yukari obviously was not happy with that revelation, but if anybody has a chance of getting through to her, I guess I've got the best odds, so I'll do it.
Thank you.
I believed in him for so long. This is too much. Remember what I told you at the hospital? How my dad died when I was little. You understand now, right? He died in that incident. Nobody knew the truth, so there were all sorts of rumors. Because he was in charge of the research team, people were really mean to me and my mom. We even had to move a few times.
So, looks like we found out who that researcher that was scapegoated for the incident was. Also, probably put additional strain on the relationship between Yukari and her mother, which is probably why she does not seem too fond of her mom these days. I'm tempted to dig into it, but let's just let her get her own perspective out.
But all this time, I kept telling myself it wasn't his fault. I loved him a lot, and I believed he'd never do anything wrong. I received a letter back in spring. It was from him, written 10 years ago. It cracked me up, because even though he said to my family, it was more or less all about me. And that only made me believe in him more. When I found out I had a special power, I thought it was fate. I was scared, but I thought if I cooperated with the Kirijo group, I might find out what really happened. That's why I agreed to fight using my persona. But now I can see it was all for nothing.
Come on, Yukari, that's not true, and you know it isn't.
You're just trying to make me feel better. Reality sure is harsh, huh? I tried so hard to fight my fear. And this is what I get. And you know, I think maybe I was jealous, too. I mean, after all that's happened. Why does Kirijo-senpai's father get to live? I'm a horrible person, aren't I?
Come on, don't blame yourself.
Wow. I don't know how you do it. You're always so calm. Nothing ever phases you. Did you really think I could just be cheered up so easily? You think you know me? You don't know anything. I'm sorry. I can barely make sense of all of this. I'm so afraid. I just feel so lost now. Tell me, what am I supposed to do now?
Well, you've made it this far, Yukari. I think deep down, she knows that she has to see this through. After all, well, like, considering what happened to her father, is she really just gonna let his legacy end like that?
Huh? You really are something else. Sorry for acting like this. I know you've lost your parents too. I'll be alright. I'm used to dealing with stressful situations. Anyway, thanks for listening. Let me guess. Senpai asked you to bring me back, right?
Well, yeah, but I can't... I can't pretend like I didn't at least want to help a little.
Aren't you a smooth talker? Thanks, though.
Yukari is laughing, though her eyes are red from all the crying. Well, tempting, but this seems like a good way to get a fat lip, all things considered.
This is kinda awkward, huh?
Hey! Yeesh, what's taking you guys so long? Everybody was getting worried. It's almost the dark hour, so we gotta head back.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's right.
Did I miss something?
No, I just almost forgot. It doesn't matter where you are when the dark hour comes.
Oh, come on, that's common sense. Even I remembered that.
You know, I've been thinking lately. Once you awaken to the power of Persona, you remember everything that happens during the dark hour. In exchange for power, you can no longer look away from the things you don't want to see. We can't escape reality, can we? I guess we've just gotta stay strong, huh?
Yeah, guess so. All right then, let's head on back.
Feels like I'm being watched again. Is that feeling? Sad to head back anyway. Probably just paranoid about the dark hour. It's day 2 of our vacation in Yakushima. Hopefully today has a bit more of a lighthearted resolution than the previous day.
The air is so fresh. I never thought a walk in the woods could be so enjoyable. You can't do this in Iwatodai. Oh, did you hear about Junpei-kun yesterday? He was acting so indecent, I didn't know how to react. It's probably a good thing we came out here by ourselves.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Mitsuru speaking. One moment. Let me switch over to speakerphone. Go ahead.
Well, I'm at the lab here on the island, and a machine that was considered inoperable suddenly left the facility on its own.
A machine?
What kind of machine is it? I need more information to locate anything other than shadows.
It's a type of combat vehicle. An anti-shadow weapon, to be precise.
A combat vehicle? You mean like a tank? We gotta tell the others. Where's my phone?
We're not currently with everyone, so it might take some time for us to regroup.
I see. In any case, I want you to handle this as soon as you can. I'm on my way there now.
If we can't secure the target, do we have permission to destroy it?
I highly doubt you will be able to destroy it.
What? Then how are we supposed to stop it?
Just do your best. I'll call you again later.
Great. No one's answering.
Don't worry about it. Let's go back and get our equipment. Once we do that, we can have Yamagishi's persona scan the area. Although searching the whole island won't be easy.
Ugh, the one time we need them and they're nowhere to be found.
Huh? The girl's not up yet? Man, those sleepyheads. The ocean's not gonna sit around and wait for us, you know?
Once the sun sets, the water temperature drops, tiring you out much faster.
Huh? I guess. That's really what you're worried about?
Junpei, that reminds me. Didn't one of the maids give you something as we were leaving?
You saw that, huh? One of the maids gave me a letter. Oh man, what if it's a confession of love? Well, it sure is tough being this popular.
You're a moron.
Okay, let's see here. It says, we've gone to see the Jomon cedar tree. Huh?
This looks like Yamagishi's handwriting.
Oh man, we're at an island resort in the middle of summer. Why aren't they going to the beach? That's just not right.
Well, it is your fault.
What do you mean? I just wanted to lighten the mood yesterday.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, it doesn't matter now anyways. We're on our own. Just the guys. This is the frontier of romance. We're bound to meet someone new out here. We'll call this Operation Yakushima Beach Fling.
Well, doesn't matter anyway. We're on our own now. Just the guys. If you're out of ammo, you pick it up on the battlefield. That's one of the most basic military tactics. We'll call this Operation Babe Hunt.
Fling. You mean we're gonna pick up girls?
How about it, Sonata-san? With you on the squad, we're guaranteed to succeed.
I should have known this was your plan. What do you think about this?
I think this is absolutely ridiculous, but I always love an opportunity to make a trauma center reference, so let's begin the operation.
Then I'm appointing him our leader, as usual.
What? Why?
You said it yourself. This is an operation.
Oh man, that's bullshit. You better take this seriously. It's an important operation.
Well, I see no way that this could possibly fail on us. But, you know, Deep Breath is a good song and all, but I don't think it's quite appropriate for the situation we're in. So, let's just go into our Fig, mess around with the sound settings real quick, and let's put in our own music right now. Now, what would be appropriate here? Perfect. Okay, that works out. Let's get this operation underway. How about you, lady? Forest bathing is great and all, but I hate that it gets my feet dirty with mud. I can't relax on the beach like this. I think I'll take a quick shower first. Oh, that was a disaster. Maybe we should go after the person who is marked with an exclamation point. I don't think that would be a good one, but, hey, you're a mom, right? I heard there was beach where kids can play. I was nervous at first, but I decided to move here. Now, when I see her playing so happily, it makes me glad we came. I won't interrupt her family memories. How about this guy, Junpei? What do you think of him? Are you here to pick up chicks? You're doing it wrong. You have to be more subtle or to put them off. I'm here today with the intention of getting a girlfriend too. That makes us rivals, doesn't it? I don't think subtlety is in Junpei's vocabulary based on what we've seen. Anyway, enough beating around the bush.
Ooh, target set. Let's move in for the kill. Okay, this is my area of expertise, so let me give you some pointers. First off, think of something to talk about, something they might be interested in. Give them an easy question and get the ball rolling. That's the golden rule. Something like, where you from? Or, having fun? Once you get started, you'll be going back and forth like you're playing catch. I'll start things off, then you ask the questions, alright? Okay, here we go. Hey there, ladies.
Hey, where are you from?
None of your business.
Huh? Hey, no need to be shy.
Why should we tell you anything?
Why? Well, come on, we're just making conversation.
How is this like playing catch?
Worry, I got this. Watch and learn. So, ladies, are you in college? Or maybe you're already working?
You guys seem a little young. Are you still in high school?
Haha, guilty as charged.
High school kids vacationing in Yakushima? That kind of pisses me off.
Sorry you feel that way. We're only here because we were invited to our friend's vacation home.
Wow. A vacation home in Yakushima? Good for your friend. We, on the other hand, had to save up our own money to come here.
Oh, that's a pretty big accomplishment, huh?
No, not really. So what do you guys want, anyway?
Oh, we're just here to hit on you.
What? I like your honesty. Don't encourage them. They'll go away if we ignore them.
Wait, don't do that! How can you blame us for wanting to talk to such beauties?
These guys are full of shit. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Alright, see you later then.
Yeah, you were playing catch, all right.
Hey, I did my best! And what about you, Sonata-san? If that's how you feel, then show us how it's done.
Why do I have to show you anything?
Well, you said this was an operation, didn't you? Aren't we supposed to work together in order to succeed?
I guess you've got a point there. Fine, I'll give it a shot. I'm sure I'll do better than you at least. Can you give me a hand? I'll go ahead and set the pace.
Well, that was a high-speed fumble from Junpei. Let's see if Akihiko has any better luck. What'd you think of that? Come on, it's time to go home. Daddy's waiting for us. What's for dinner today? The fish Daddy caught? Okay, well, they're having a fun time at least. We're not doing so well, but hey, round 2, and we've got the boxing captain Akihiko at the lead.
Oh, spotted a new set of targets. What are you waiting for, Sonata-san? Show us what you got.
Just keep your mouth shut.
Hey, Nobuko, are those boys looking at us?
Oh, yeah, they are. Wow, Yoshie. I'm surprised you could see from over there.
All right, time to get in the ring. Hi there. Sorry to bother you, but I wanted to ask you something.
And what would that be?
Are you, two here alone?
Are you hitting on us?
No, not at all. We just thought that if you're bored, you might want to talk, or a chance meeting like this might stir things up for both of us, you know?
Isn't that what it means to hit on someone? Haven't you heard? It's lame to hit on girls at the beach nowadays.
Aw, come on. We were bored anyway. And besides, they look kinda cool.
Really, Nobuko?
Hey, how old do we look to you?
I think Akihiko needs a bailout right now, probably around 20. You definitely seem a little bit more mature than us plebeian high schoolers.
Seriously? We still look that young? Aw, I'm so happy to hear that, even if it's just flattery. To tell you the truth, we're actually older than that.
Oh, you are? That's too bad.
No, wait, that's fine by us. Older women are more mature and experienced and stuff.
You know, you're a pretty smooth talker for someone so young. How old are you guys anyway?
Truth is, we're in high school.
I'll be graduating next year.
Oh gosh, that's more of an age gap than I was expecting.
See? It's not gonna work out. Besides, I doubt you're having any fun talking to us.
We are sinking at high speed. But yeah, it would be proud. No. Let's play ball, like Junpei said.
come on. No, you're not. I don't think there's anything we could chat about that you'd find interesting. Unless you want to hear me complain about my boss.
Complaining about your boss. That might be fun.
You're not very good at lying, are you? You really don't have to try so hard. Yoshie, don't ruin the conversation. He said it might be fun, so just play along.
Nobuko, you need to stop being so nice to everyone.
Oh, come on. It's been ages since I've done this.
You've teased these kids enough. We should head back. They're gonna be waiting on us, you know.
They? I mean, you have boyfriends?
Oh, right. Sorry, forgot to mention that. Well, we gotta go now. We're meeting our boyfriends back at the villa for a barbecue. You can come if you want. Bye.
Sanada-san? What happened? We look like a bunch of idiots. And you haven't been pulling your weight either. Gotta come through on the next one. You hear me?
Haha, we are 0-2 so far. This has not been our day. Alright, cut the music. We'll turn on the actual soundtrack now, so, just so I don't forget later. Or better yet, not have to cut the video, so, no. I keep forgetting to apply the changes. I just want to, go. Anyway, let's talk to these two over here. We should get going. We might not make it in time. I want to surprise my boyfriend, so I booked a fancy dinner for us. Well, lucky you. How's the sweaty man doing? Looks like she already has a boyfriend. Tough luck. It's lame to hit on girls at the beach, they said. Oh, this guy's even more depressed than Akihiko is. Akihiko does much better when he doesn't actually talk.
There's a woman over there all alone. It's unusual to find someone not in a group.
No boyfriends to be seen in the area either. I think we're in the clear. All right, time to make contact. Excuse me, miss.
Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Oh, she's hot. Say, you here alone?
Yeah?
And I'm so bored. I've been watching you, by the way. You've been trying to pick up girls for a while. Well, how'd you do?
We are kind of in the disaster arc for our love life. I think it's kind of funny at this point. You could already have a perfectly fulfilling relationship in any version of Persona 3, but you know what, we'll play along with Akihiko and Junpei, we're bros like that.
That's what I thought. You boys don't understand women at all.
Guess I can't deny that.
You in the hat. You're way too wrapped up in yourself. Shouldn't you be thinking more about how to make your partner happy?
Yes, ma'am.
You in the t-shirt. You're the type that's stoic, but not very experienced with girls.
Yeah, I guess that might be true.
You seem like kind of a hassle, too. Like you're super logical about everything. And you, with the long hair. I'm not sure about you.
Hey, don't hold back, I can take it.
I mean, you're mysterious. Like, no one can ever tell what you're really thinking. You know what I mean?
Well, vaguely. I will admit it, do have a bit of an unreadable face.
Oh, you're so smart. I think you're just my type.
Hey, wait a second!
Just joking. I like you a lot, too.
Really?
Want me to tell you what would make me really happy?
Yes, ma'am.
Could I ask you to help me put on my sunscreen?
What? I mean, you're all right with that?
Of course I am. I have enough for you, too.
Oh, man. I'm really sorry, guys, but I'm not passing up this chance.
Would you two like to join too? I'll give you a good deal.
A deal?
You know that sun in the sky isn't real, right? That's an artificial sun that got sent into space back in the 1980s.
Huh?
You didn't know? Turns out that sun sends out harmful rays that mess with your body's equilibrium. Normal sunscreen doesn't work. But that's where this special one comes in. And if you opt in right now, you can get 3 bottles for just 300,000 yen.
Hey, doesn't she sound kind of strange?
In fact, it sounds like we've completely skipped point A to B and instead have gone from point A to point Z. If you're wondering, this conversation is very heavily retooled from what was featured in Persona 3 FES. Let's take a look at that real quick. But yeah, in Reload instead, we just get a whacked-out conspiracy theorist. Probably for the better, although honestly, I think they probably should have just scrapped the scene entirely, because this is not exactly one of the more fondly remembered moments of Persona 3, as you can probably tell.
Deep breath. Sorry to bother you.
Aw, you're so cruel.
This sucks so much. What's wrong with you? I thought you weren't interested in picking up chicks.
If I'm in a match, I want to win. I know what our problem is. You can't control yourself.
What? Don't blame this on me.
I'm just stating the obvious.
It's not like you scored either, Sonata-san. Why do you always gotta be so logical? Even in front of babes. It doesn't make any sense.
What did you just say?
Now, in Reload, that conversation seemed to just take a sudden weird pivot. That's because it is actually a retooled version of a conversation in Persona 3 FES. This one was changed for reasons that will probably become obvious once we get to the punchline. She's all alone, huh? Kinda strange, don't you think? Well, what are we waiting for? Also, yes, the operation is not voiced in this version. Probably for the best. Excuse me, miss. Yes? Are you alone, ma'am? Yes, I'm completely alone. By alone, I mean single, quote-unquote. Incidentally, I saw you hitting on those girls. How'd it go? It was a complete and utter disaster. Oh, really? That's a shame. Have you considered any alternative approaches? We tried to be heroes, but we ended up being zeros. You have to say it like that? That's so stupid, it's funny. Hey, that's not my A material. How do you expect to get a girl with that kind of attitude? You boys have no balls. What? Excuse me? You heard me. Don't be shy. Embrace the unknown. Be open to the possibilities. Especially you cute young thing. Me? Yes, you. I can tell you lack experience. And you're a handsome fella, but even more timid. How'd you know? Well, if you'd like, I'd be happy to show you a thing or two. Seriously? I'll teach you how to treat a lady right. I'm in. But, I don't know if I can handle all 3 of you, so who will it be? Ah, well, what the heck, you guys have bombed out horribly. I think it's my turn. Hey! It's my idea in the first place! Why do you get to go and have all the fun? Forget him! Pick me! I'll show you I've got balls! Oh, just what I'm looking for in a man. Yeah, I'm the one! Sorry, senpai. Hey, wait. What? You trying to ruin my summer of love? Isn't that hair on your chin? Huh? I missed a spot. Are you, there goes my chance. I was so close to snagging myself a little boy toy. You mean she's a he? Yeah, you probably don't have to stretch your imagination too hard to figure why they thought this probably wouldn't be taken quite as much of a joke as it was back in 2007. And honestly, even that, this was pretty lowbrow. I guess it's not as bad as Ace Ventura, but yeah, honestly, I think this whole operation probably should have just been cut from the game altogether. It's really stupid, especially considering you can already have a girlfriend by the time this happens, so it's just dumb. But yes, this was changed to be a conspiracy kook in Persona 3 Reload, which that's not even a funny joke, it's just really random. I guess you fellas aren't quite ready for a woman like me. If you decide you want to try something a little spicier, then you know where to find me. And with that, she's gone. Junpei and Sonata continue to bicker.
That's it. Leader, whose fault do you think it is?
Both your fault. You guys kind of just, some hardcore bag fumbles there.
I won't accept a stalemate. It's either him or me.
Yeah, that answer ain't gonna cut. Besides, what the hell do you know?
What? Do you see something?
Talk about saving the best for last. Now that's what I'm talking about. Holy hell, she's cute.
Yeah, she is.
Oh man, this is insane. If we nail this, it'll blow our failures out of the water. How about this time, we try going one by one instead of all together?
All right, I'm in.
Okay, and let's decide the order. We'll go clockwise, starting with the winner. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors!
Good old dependable rock. Nothing ever beats it. I lost.
Aw, yeah! I win! Okay, I'll go first, Sonata Sana second, and you'll go last. Here goes! Hey. I notice you've been, staring at the ocean. So, you here with anyone? My name's Junpei.
Junpei?
I was just wondering if you'd be down to talk. If you're not busy. I mean, it's more fun than standing here all by yourself, right?
I am looking for someone.
Oh yeah?
You are not that someone.
Wow, you got shot down faster than I expected.
She's a tough one, Senpai.
Don't worry about me. Oh, hey. Do you like the, ocean?
Is your question directed at me?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like the ocean. You know, I heard something interesting about triathletes who train at indoor pools. Apparently, they get outperformed by athletes who train in the ocean.
That information is irrelevant to me.
Well, I won. I talked to her longer than you did.
It doesn't matter how long you talk to her. This sucks. I could cry.
Hey, don't cry. Ugh, you're making me feel bad.
Well, that's where we are. If you can't pull this off, I'm gonna be traumatized for the rest of my life.
We're on the ropes, but it's not over yet. It's all up to you now.
Gee, pressure. All right, I'll avenge you guys. What should I say to her? Well, I mean, this could be kind of embarrassing. Let's just go simple. Always start with a hello.
You.
I couldn't hear what he said, but she looked surprised. We should go over there.
Initiating evasive maneuver. Confirmation must be made at a secure location.
Hey, what did you say to make her run away like that? Well, what are you waiting for? Go after her!
I don't think that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Okay, I'll go.
This could turn into serious trouble. You gotta go tell her you're sorry. If you don't, we'll get all the blame. Go on. You can catch her if you hurry.
I decided to follow the girl into the forest. I don't know if I can keep up with her, though, Junpei. That was an impressive Naruto run that she broke out into.
The way she just started off is odd. I'm not sure what you said to her, but you better clear up the misunderstanding.
Well, honestly, it seemed like it was going okay until she noticed two chuckleheads just spying on us.
Come on, go after her. Get on your knees, beg for forgiveness, and introduce her to me. Please?
Well, at least Junpei has his priorities in order. Anyways, off into the forest. Man, I wish I brought my shoes to this. Not a big fan of roughing it in sandals, but we'll manage. Good thing the trail is nice and well maintained. I should go after her and clear up the misunderstanding. So now we can run through this rather lush forest scenery, actually. I like this, very pleasant. Man, she's got the speed of a cheetah. I'll have to keep going and just try and not trip over anything. Fortunately, the roots are not spilling out into the forest path, so we're doing fine there. Man, she's running far. Should go after her and clear up the misunderstanding. I regularly repeat that to myself. I need to keep my objectives clear and in mind so that I don't forget what I'm doing. Is that waterfall in the distance just completely static? Sorry, that was kind of funny to me. Man, she moves with surprising finesse, considering it looks like she's wearing high heels of some sort. Very weird high heels. It's a quick game of hide and seek. Oh, jeez. I wonder where she could be. I lost sight of the girl. That's the girl from earlier. She must be the one who's been watching me. Well, let's not be aggressive. Let's just wait.
Now I am certain. I have found you. I have been searching for you. My highest priority is to be at your side.
What? Are you friggin' kidding me?
What's going on? He didn't even say anything to her.
Seems like she still doesn't want to let go, but hey, we've owned Junpei and Akihiko, so I'd say this is a good day.
There you guys are! What are you doing here? We've been looking all over for you.
What are you doing in the middle of the woods in your swimsuits?
You have no idea what we've... Huh? Who's this? And why is she hugging you?
Listen, we have a slight situation here. I'm sorry to interrupt your vacation, but I need everyone to go back to the house and gear up.
That won't be necessary. We found what we were looking for.
Mr. Chairman, what do you mean?
You had me worried. You can't just leave the lab on your own, I guess.
Understood.
is so fresh. I never thought a walk in the woods could be so enjoyable. You can't do this in Iwatodai. Oh, so listen to this. Junpei was acting like such a pervert yesterday, and I didn't know how to react. It's probably a good thing we came out here by ourselves.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Mitsuru speaking. One moment, let me switch over to speakerphone. Please continue.
Well, I'm at the lab here on the island, and a machine that was considered inoperable suddenly left the facility on its own.
A machine? What kind of machine is it? I need detailed information to locate anything other than shadows.
It's a combat vehicle, an anti-shadow weapon to be precise.
A combat vehicle? You mean like a tank? We gotta let the others know. Where's my cell?
We're not currently with the others, so it might take some time for us all to assemble.
I see. Well, regardless, I want you to handle this as soon as possible. I'm on my way there now.
If the target cannot be captured, do we have permission to destroy it?
I highly doubt you'll be able to destroy it.
What? Then how are we supposed to stop it?
Just do your best. I'll call you again later.
Great. No one's answering.
Don't worry about it. Let's go back and get our equipment. Then we can have Yamagishi's persona scan the area. Although this island is quite large.
Jeez, where could they be?
Huh? Are the girls not up yet? Man, what lazy bones. The ocean's not gonna sit around and wait for us, you know.
You're right. Once the sun sets, the water temperature drops, tiring you out much faster.
Huh? I guess. Is that what you're worried about?
That reminds me. One of the maids gave me a letter as we were leaving. Well, hey, Junpei!
No buts. I ain't letting any love letters from a lovely maid slip through my fingers.
How dumb can you get?
Let's see here. This says we've gone to see the Jomon cedar tree. Huh?
It looks like Fuka's handwriting.
Oh man, we're at an island resort in the middle of summer. Why don't they go to the beach? That's just not right.
Well, it is your fault.
What do you mean? I just wanted to lighten up the mood.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, doesn't matter anyway. We're on our own now. Just the guys. If you're out of ammo, you pick it up on the battlefield. That's one of the most basic military tactics. We'll call this Operation Babe Hunt.
Babe Hunt? You mean like pick up girls?
What do you think, Akihiko-san? With you on the squad, we're guaranteed to succeed.
Nah, I'll pass.
Oh, scared you're gonna lose?
What?
Hey, I'm not judging you. Most guys would rather back down than lose.
All right, we're doing this. Okay, with Mitsuru and our leader gone, I'm in command.
Huh?
The loser buys dinner at Hagakure when we get back home. Commence the operation.
Loser? What do you mean, loser? Wait, we're gonna go hit on them separately? Hi there, miss. Wanna hang out? Oh, I see. You're here with your boyfriend.
Hey there. Say, do you know the most efficient swimming technique? The butterfly stroke uses your leg strength to... Oh, I see.
Need someone to rub sunblock on your hard-to-reach areas? Oh, don't worry. I'm really good at it. You're trying to get a tan? I'm in the way? Oh, excuse me then.
All right, Junpei, what's going on here?
What do you mean? That indirect approach of yours isn't gonna help you score.
What? So you're saying I should use cheesy come-ons like yours?
Honesty is the best policy. I mean, who wants to listen to a guy drone about muscles and...
What's up? You see something?
Whoa, talk about saving the best for last. Now that's what I'm talking about. Man, she's cute.
I agree.
This is our last chance to make up for failures. All right, here I go.
Hey!
Hey, how's it going? I noticed you've been, staring at the ocean. So, do you come here often? My name's Junpei.
Junpei?
Don't worry, I just want to talk. I mean, it's more fun than standing here all by yourself, isn't it?
I am looking for a human.
Oh, yeah?
You are not the one.
Wow, he got shot down faster than I expected.
She's a tough one, senpai.
Don't worry about me. Wow, hello there. Say, do you like the ocean?
Is your question directed at me?
Oh, yeah. I like the ocean too. Hey, I heard that triathletes who train at the beach perform better than those who practice indoors. Makes sense, doesn't it?
That type of information is irrelevant to me.
I won. I talked to her longer than you did.
It doesn't matter how long you talk to her. Ugh, this sucks.
Hey, stop crying. You're making me feel bad.
She looks surprised for some reason. What's she looking at? She took off. It wasn't because of us, was it?
Who knows?
Wait, she's heading into the forest. Isn't it dangerous for a skinny girl like her to wander around all alone in there?
Why? You think there might be bears or something?
I don't know about that, but we should go after her.
Now I am certain I have found you. I have been searching for you. My highest priority is to be with you.
There she is. Wait, what? What's going on here?
I see. So that's her preference. Well, that explains why we got the cold shoulder.
There you are. Junpei, what are you doing here? We've been looking all over for you.
What are you doing in the middle of the woods in your swimsuits?
You have no idea what we've... Huh? Why is she hugging you? What?
Listen, we've encountered a problem. I'm sorry to interrupt your vacation, but I need you all to go back to the house and prepare for battle.
That won't be necessary. We found what we were looking for.
What do you mean?
Oh, you had me worried. You don't have permission to leave the lab on your own, I guess.
I know.
Sorry for all the trouble. Everything is under control now.
What happened to securing the tank?
Oh, that's been taken care of. Igus, join us over here.
Understood.
This is Igus. As you can see, she's a machine with the form and face of a human girl.
I am Igus. My objective is to exterminate shadows. I have been assigned to seize, effective immediately.
No way. It's like she's alive.
This is unbelievable.
How can a robot be this cute? What a cruel world.
10 years ago, a plan was enacted to create anti-shadow weapons. A contingency in the event a shadow became unmanageable. Igus was the last one to be made. And she's the only one that still remains today.
An anti-shadow weapon. Does that mean she has a persona too?
Correct. I am capable of wielding the persona called Palladian.
She suffered major damage in combat her first year out, and she's been kept in the lab ever since. I'm still not sure as to why she suddenly reactivated herself this morning. In any case, I hope you'll all get along.
An anti-shadow weapon, possessing a will all her own. This is amazing!
If you don't mind me asking, when we first saw you earlier, you were, hugging our leader. Do you know him?
Yes, it is very important for me to be by his side.
Maybe her facial recognition system is malfunctioning? Or maybe she's still half asleep. Very interesting.
Half asleep?
Well, I can ponder this later. Anyhow, I forgot to mention. Did you know there are a wide range of recreational facilities you can use here? There's a tennis court, a pool table, and even a karaoke machine. Would anyone care to hear me sing?
It's day 3 of our vacation in Yakushima.
Man, I can't believe it's already the 3rd day of our trip. It's too bad we have to go home tomorrow. I'd totally stay longer if I could, but I can't complain too much. We went through a hell of a lot here.
Yeah, like hearing you and the chairman singing. I barely got any sleep last night.
Do we have a mission at the beach today?
Nah, it's nothing like that. We just came here to have some fun.
Do you understand what it means to have fun, I guess?
Yes, I am informed of the concept. Recreation is sustenance for one's mental well-being.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, you sure know a lot about us humans. All right, let's take one last dip before we leave.
Wait. Junpei-kun, is it okay for Aigis to go on the water?
I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, are you done already?
It is best that everyone partake in this activity together. Deriving enjoyment alone is not the optimal method to have fun.
You've got some strong feelings on pretty weird things, don't you? But what the heck, might as well.
We should join them.
Agreed.
Enjoying yourselves? Quite a lot's happened during our time here, but it looks like we'll get to relax a bit today.
That would be nice.
Sonata-san, what you doing? Come on, it's your turn.
My turn? What are they doing?
Glad to see everyone's having so much fun. I've already told you what time the ship is arriving tomorrow, right? I'll probably head over to the port early, so don't be late.
Okay, I'll let everyone know.
We can get back to business once we've returned to the dorm.
Got it.
Hey, dude! Sonata-san!
All right, I guess we should join too.
I guess, wait, that's not what water gun means!
Junpei-kun is down!
All right, here's our chance for an all-out attack.
All-out attack, baby!
Wait, time out! This here's a can't take.
I had a fun time with everyone in Yakushima, and Junpei has gotten his karma for the first day of the trip. With Aigis joining things are likely to get livelier. So, that was an interesting vacation. We now have a robot girl on our team. Not the direction I was expecting this to go, but it should make dungeon crawling a lot more interesting than it would be otherwise. With that, we get a slightly unceremonious resolution to the vacation, and we find ourselves heading back to the dorm.
You seem to be in great pain.
You again.
Shit, it's them.
You mean those three? Ugh, they're freaky.
Shut up! Let's get out of here!
Why do they always run and hide at the sight of me? They're like back alley rats.
Beats me.
Jin, give him the capsules.
Thanks. I'll pay you the usual way.
Now hold up. This time, we'd like your payment in the form of information. Your acquaintances have been busy lately. I'm referring to their activities on nights when the moon is full, of course. They've spent a great deal of time in the tower as well. I wonder, why did they take this burden upon themselves? You do know, don't you? But you don't wish to say. Is it perhaps because you're one of them?
I'm not. I've got nothing to do with them anymore.
Then tell us. I'm sure you'd agree these pills are more important than a group you have nothing to do with.
I don't know the details, but supposedly, destroying all those creatures will put an end to the Dark Hour. And that weird-ass tower will disappear. That's all I know, alright?
You mean they intend to eliminate the Dark Hour completely? Why would they do such a thing? To give up such power? To destroy the Tower of Demise.
Tower of Demise? Who wouldn't want to take out that damn thing?
Takaya. Yes, I know.
I can't go back. I won't use my power again. Not after last time.
Man, I'm beat. As I was saying, vacation kind of unceremoniously ended. Unfortunately, it seems like Shinji might have accidentally sold us out there, though I don't think that was his intent. We might have some conflict coming up in the near future. It seemed to take forever to get back. Yeah, it was a tiring trip. Please rest up so you're ready for the next operation.
Yeah.
There's 6 more to fight, right? Just the last full moon shadows, and things will go back to normal. No more apathy syndrome incidents, just plain old everyday life. Let's do our best. After all, we're the only ones who can help. Looks like Yukari has found her nerve once again. Come to think of it, the crops I planted on the rooftop should be ready to harvest by now. Maybe I should go check on them. Real quick though, let's see, looking around here, Aigis has taken up position on the couch. These are your lodging quarters? Very well, I shall remain by your side at all times. She's still far from passing as a human. Doesn't look like she understands ordinary feelings in conversation yet. If she could, I might be able to form a bond with her. Well, we have plenty of time to get to know Aigis a little bit better. Let's talk to the chairman over here. Is there something you'd like to know about Aigis? Well, where are... Oh, the other anti-shadow weapons. I assume you're referring to the other anti-shadow weapons.
Yes.
Well, there were quite a few created. You could say they were Aigis' siblings. However, they were all destroyed 10 years ago, in the incident. Aigis has been quite lonely since then. And, why is she so human? A persona is a product of the human psyche, so the plan had been to replace a human mind inside an anti-shadow weapon. The only real issue was the form that the weapon would take. If we had used a tank, for instance, the weapon's mind would recognize itself as such. And a contradiction would arise, as we all know a tank is not a living entity. A human mind trying to reconcile its existence in this way would break down before you could blink. So how do we prevent that contradiction? You see where I'm going with this, don't you?
Yes.
When given a body that more closely resembles the expectation of the mind, the spirit stabilizes. That is why Aigis and her siblings were built in the form of human beings. Alright, so gotta make sure our robots don't suffer intense dysmorphia. I guess that makes sense. Let's see, how come she knows me? I couldn't say. Perhaps it's a bug in her facial recognition programming. I'm sure it's nothing to concern yourself with. You're not worrying over much, are you? I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people are joining the team, huh? Big difference from a while back. Yeah, it's actually getting pretty bumping in here. It's kind of cool to just have, we're like one big happy shadow exterminating family. An anti-shadow weapon. That'll be a most welcome addition. Most souvenirs are useless. Snow globes, keychains, postcards. However, this souvenir from Yakushima, today at the end. That's one way to look at it. Don't call Aigis a souvenir, though. I don't think she'd care one way or the other. Everyone seems worn out. You must be exhausted too, Zeller-kun. Let's not go to Tartarus tonight and just rest instead. We will be going out in the evening, though I think we've got more than enough content for a video. She's super cute, huh? She's super cute, but made out of steel. It's new territory for me. Honestly, I don't know how to approach this. Come on, Junpei, you're an expert ladies man. You can figure something out. She looks like a normal girl as long as she doesn't do anything too weird, but if she does, you think anyone will figure out that she's actually a robot? Well, maybe not. Most people probably aren't on the lookout for undercover robots. Yeah, come on, Yukari. Same principle that Clark Kent abides by. Nobody's expecting to see Superman. They don't see Superman, so we just need to put a proper outfit on Aigis, and there we go. She is fine. She had that dress. We could just use that for her. Now, of course, one last thing we can do for the video, we can check out our crop yield and see what we got out of it from having Junpei help. We got the onions. I'm not going to try and say the name, it just keeps throwing me off. So we got the nutritious onion and the refreshing onion. And may as well plant something else. Let's plant some healthy tomato sprouts. Get some more HP restored as while we're at it. And who knows, if we get to have more gardening assistants, we might be able to get an interesting effect out of them. Let's take a look at the onions that we've created. See what we got here. Where are my new onions? By the way, I'll be using these incenses soon if you've been annoyed that I've been hoarding them. So we got the refreshing onion. Let's see. Cures distress, confuse, charm, and rage for one ally. Good enough, good enough. And this cures freeze, shock, poison, down, and dizzy. Not too helpful, but hey, it's interesting to have these things. But that is where we're going to call it a video. Of course, we can social link with Mutatsu tonight, and we've got a quest to turn into Elizabeth, but let's not overload ourselves. Like Fuka said, we're beat from our vacation, so let's just chill, call it a video. As always, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, though, goodbye.
I don't dispute the doubts you've outlined, no. But it's my right to waste your time.